Jaybone. Says we're live. I'm gonna test this theory and go hit the view on YouTube button. Is what I'm trying, Jaybone. First time we are broadcasting live, Jaybone, on the Total Nonstop Impact channel, which is, I don't want to call it a neglected channel, Jaybone, but we're powered by the Impact Lounge now. This channel exists. It's here. And for some damn reason, we think going live at 1 a.m. Central Time is a good idea.
Hey, we've been talking about doing this for a while. Not a bad thing. You've been talking about putting some original content back on the original home of Total Nonstop Impact.
That's true.
Before you guys joined BQ and the Loungers.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, this is exciting.
It's exciting. I'm watching it. We look good. I'm watching the YouTube stream. We look good.
I don't
know if anybody's watching it. We didn't hype this whatsoever, Jay. We didn't hype a minute of this. We didn't tell everybody we're good. We should have maybe put it out there. We got a lot of the international guys. They're probably awake right now.
I don't know why it's not showing up on my feed.
It's showing up for me. We got one watching. Oh, that's probably me. I'm watching.
Well, hey, that's all right. This is a test to see how the dual podcast, 2 or more, works on YouTube using StreamYard. Because YouTube, if you follow my channel, I've been talking about this a lot.
You're a streaming veteran, Jay. You're a streaming veteran.
6 years.
Are you serious? 6 years? Oh,
yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I just
I didn't get super serious about it up until about half of that time ago is when things really started growing slowly but surely.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Well, guys, whoever is watching this, we are here on the Total Nonstop Impact channel. Me and Jay, we wanted to test out a new streaming platform to go live with because YouTube changed some things around. Can't use their integrated one anymore. So we're trying a new one called StreamYard, which has been very kind to offer this service for people like us. So we're going to have this up here. It's free. Yeah. Free 99. That's the best deal. Free 99.
Hey, it finally showed up on my feed. Thanks, YouTube.
There you go.
It just caught up.
But guys, we figure we talk a few topics, real quick video, just to see how this goes. And if this works nice, we're going to do more of this. I've been wanting to do original content. Here's the thing. Being the flagship show at the Impact Lounge channel, we have the long form talk show. That's the review show of the week. BQ has gotten much more involved again. He is doing his thing now. He's doing a lot of the short. He's back to the BQ news bites every day. He's doing a BQ, he's talking Impact themes, Tessa and Sammy, you name it. He's talking different topics, LAX's departure, that kind of thing. So I was thinking we have takes on that stuff too. Jay's got his Smashes podcast channel. He talks stuff on there, but sometimes I got takes. I work in the industry. I work for AEW Pro Wrestling. So I have a certain take. For example, we're like Jay and I were just talking about this. We talk like BQ's to talk about LAX's departure. The difference being with him and I is that I work with LAX. I've worked with them at AEW. They're our current tag team champions. I have a different perspective, and I still want to lend.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And I want to lend that perspective. So we'll do those shorts from our point of view on this channel. But when we'll still co-post the flagship, the Total Nonstop Impact the weekly pod will still be posted here as well. It's hosted at the Impact Lounge. We posted here, and we'll have little shorts like this. I'm excited. Jay, I've been wanting to do it. I think it's now that we have StreamYard as a partner, I'm excited about doing it.
Yeah, it's a real clean website to use. It's easy. They walk you through it. It's got a couple extra bells and whistles if you want to do the premium. We're doing the free one for now.
Yeah, see how it goes.
It's sometimes these other, third-party sites you log into, and there's a million things you don't know where to go. Click on what? You got to look up stuff to find out what the hell to do. this site is easy as cake. So for now, this is what we're going to use. I like it.
I like it. I like it. Let's talk a few things, Jaybone. A couple of topics. We'll do that. It'll be a quick video today. First off, big news. So my band HEMI, as the listeners know, HEMI is my heavy metal band. We've worked with Impact Wrestling earlier this year. My goal this year, Jay, I put it out. Thank you very much. I put out a goal. I put out a goal this year, and I said, this is going to be the year that I finally work with Impact Wrestling. I am determined to get a song of ours on Impact. I said it at the beginning of the year. Well, our first one happened at Rebellion in April. We worked our song "Decay" played for the main event between Johnny Impact and Brian Cage, and they're coming to Chicago. I contacted Impact. I said, "Hey, you guys come to Chicago? How about a Chicago band does some music?" Well, we had a song called "Avalon Averted," the Fixer remix, which is a remix of our song called Avalon Averted from our Avalon album, which we remixed for our friends, a scene in our friends movie called The Fixer. And it's a cool instrumental. Impact loved it.
It's really different.
It's different. Have you heard the full thing yet? I posted the full link.
Yeah, I listened to it a while back.
Okay.
Yeah, when I gave it some attention when the first promos came out a few weeks ago, whenever it was. But yeah.
So it's a full song. It's very different for us for a heavy metal band. But my guitarist Tim Wilkins is kind of the creative genius behind it, and he contoured it for this film, and it's got a cinematic feel, which is why it fit perfectly with this trailer. So I thought that was cool, man. And Impact plugged this song into the trailer, and it fits way better than the original version that came out. And if I do say so myself, and it's cool, man. It's very humbling. The actual track was released worldwide today, the 20th on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, all that stuff.
Very cool. Go give it a listen. Hell yeah.
Give it a listen, guys. Check it out. We got bills to pay. We can use those downloads. But what's cool, Jay, I got to say, is now the fans, HEMI and Impact fans alike, are tagging Impact saying, "Hey, how about you use this song of theirs for something? How about you use this song?" There's been a little mini campaign going on for us to play Rhino out with one of our tracks.
Man, dude, that would be incredible.
I just respond. I say, "Hey, if they want us, where they know we're in the city, well, we can be at the Odeum in Villa Park on October 20th for Bound for Glory. We could be there in 30 minutes. It's that close."
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, you're local. It doesn't get any closer than that.
Hey, we'll even bring our own gear. Come on. But no, it's very exciting, man. Impact has been very good to me about doing that. I think it's really cool. It's really, really cool that that they believed in us enough to give me a chance, give my band a chance. And Jay, I attended Bound for Glory 2008 in Chicago. I attended Bound for Glory 2011 in Philly, and I attended 2017 in New York. So 3 Bound for Glories, and now my band's song is the theme for one of them. That's a trip.
That's a landmark moment for that's amazing.
Life's cool, guys. Don't let today define tomorrow. You never know. Like, I never could have guessed this in a million years. So it's cool. It's very cool. But yeah, man. So that's the HEMI news. Jay, we'll we got a couple other things cooking. You got some news you want to discuss? Was there anything on the burner you want to talk about?
Oh, you shared that ticket offer that's going through Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yes.
I'm not sure what I want to take advantage of. If I just want to get just a regular seat, how I want to do this. But Pro Wrestling Tees put an offer up earlier today, yesterday, whatever it was. You log on to their site and you get the Bound for Glory. I almost said TNA. Impact Wrestling event shirt featured on ProWrestlingTees.com, and it comes with a general admission ticket.
$35.
Yeah. Now, granted, it's a little more depending on the size, or if you want a special kind of shirt or whatever.
Sure.
Or whatever. The base price is $35. T-shirt, ticket, and for general admission. Because I think everything on the floor in the special sections, I think, is sold out.
They added 40 seats today because they were sold out. They were able to squeeze in 40 more seats on the floor. So the floor is basically sold out. All you got is GA. That's it.
And that's what the bleachers surrounding, or they're going to set up bleachers. I'm not sure exactly how big or this is.
I've been there for an indie show, and I've been there for Ring of Honor. I went there for War of the Worlds once, and the way it's set up is like you got your stage here, let's say. Then you got your ring.
Okay.
It's a ramp ring. You got floor seating on all sides. All sides you got floor seating.
Nice.
Then you got bleachers on both sides. You got bleachers kind of like angled in, looking into the ring, both sides that way.
Okay.
Now, there's also a GA section outside of the golden ring of the floor seats. So there's a space, then you got a bunch of GA, and then there's like the cafeteria back there. So bleachers, then GA, seated GA in the back. So the seats I picked up 2 GAs. Everybody's calling me an idiot because they're like, you're getting in because you did the song. Why are you buying 2 GA tickets? You guys are. I said, just in case. I also want to support the company. Plus, I figured I'd snag a couple of GAs.
Yeah.
I can always give it in case you or Kyle are definitely coming down. And it sells out.
Because that was my original plan. You told me about this, so I'm like, I'll just buy one off of Trent. But now there's this T-shirt deal, so I'm like, I'm weighing it out. We'll discuss that privately. But yeah.
So basically saying that, guys, it's not a bad deal because the GA is like $30 with the fees. So you're basically getting a T-shirt for $5, and I think that's a great deal.
Yeah,
you get an official printed T-shirt for $5. It's like if you wanted a T-shirt, you get the ticket anyway, so you might as well give it to somebody even if you don't want to just want the shirt and you want, what I mean. I think that's a hell of a partnership deal.
Great deal. And that's a first for Impact. I noticed that they've had Impact Wrestling T-shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees before, but I've never paid that. I go on Pro Wrestling Tees to see the latest AEW shirts or whatever, see what's or what hot new young indie star has got new merch, and also I'll look through stuff, just to check it out. But Impact Wrestling, I didn't realize Impact Wrestling has brand new shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees. They've got
you got Havoc.
Yeah, Rhino's got a brand new one. Havoc, Fall Bod's got a badass one. Oh, the Cage one, dude. The Cage one is
cool.
Sick.
And there's a Madison Rain, I think, is the last one on there.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 of them. It's something like that.
Now, did they get rid of the old ones? There was a bunch of old ones from the Billy Corgan era days. Are those gone?
I don't see any of those on there. These are all brand spanking new. Yeah, and they look. I don't want to. Yeah, I love Impact. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, their T-shirts are 10 times better than the ones on shopimpact.com. But some of them are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I mean, some of these are. Some are, whatever. But I'm loading up their page now to see exactly if they took the old. There were some decent ones on the old designs. There was some interest. Oh, Jordan Grace is the other one we were thinking of, Jay. Jordan Grace.
Yeah. There was I couldn't remember how many are on there. Are you on the page?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the old ones are gone.
8. So these are all current.
Unless now I'm curious, did they move those to a TNA section because they were TNA shirts? There's a lot of some of them were TNA branded.
Oh yeah,
there were some cool designs. They had some throwback looking stuff. I'm gonna look and see because here's a list of promotions. Let me see if they got a TNA. I'm curious now. And let's see. No TNA.
No TNA. So, TNA is gone. Okay.
That's it. So yeah, it's so those old designs are gone. So if you didn't get them, they're gone. that also included the old
You can get them on eBay or something.
20, yeah, that's the 2017 logo is the one I didn't. The only one I don't have. It's that the same one the font we use for the the podcast logo.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the only era T-shirts I don't have as far as logos. I'm gonna have to try to find that one. Shit, I missed out, man. But cool. That's nice. Little partial processing tees. That guys, I really think that's a great deal. That's a hell of a deal. $35 for a shirt and a GA ticket. We can't lose.
It is.
Can't lose.
And that's a great way for people to show up in the shirt to the event with
No
a
doubt.
ticket.
No doubt.
That's a no-brainer for a fan.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So we'll see. Guys, I encourage you. Check out the Processing Tees Impact Wrestling store. See what you guys like on there. All right, Jay. And we got one more thing we wanted to cover on this little short here. LAX's departure. They're gone. They've been very public about it. It's going to air from the Mexico tapings over the next couple of weeks. But
yeah, we got Cali Combat is in a few days.
Yep.
That was the California tapings after Unbreakable.
Yeah, they did it at the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Starstruck.
Yeah, Starstruck's going to be a Twitch special, right? Oh, it was. I mean, sorry, it was a Twitch special.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did.
Same
they
weekend,
did
yeah.
Unbreakable, Starstruck, and then now the date. How many dates did they stay in Cali? Is that just the one Cali Combat, or
well, they
did
did.
There be like two of them?
They did. No, they did. It was Unbreakable, Starstruck, and then Cali Combat is just I think 1 day of tapings.
Just 1 day, okay.
And the rest will be because actually, wait a minute. No, it's two. Each taping day is 2 episodes. That's what it is.
Okay.
So you'll have this week and next week in Cali, and then it'll be Vegas. So 2 weeks of Cali, then
Mexico.
Vegas.
I think it's Mexico.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mexico, and then they start taping Vegas on the 6th.
Right.
5th and 6th.
So Mexico was the farewell of
yes.
LAX.
So Mexico will get them. So let me, just so people have an idea. Let me see here. Pull up my counter. I'll tell you guys right now. So you're going to have Cali Combat 23rd and 30th. Then Mexico will air the 6th. I think they tape 2 days in Mexico?
Yeah.
Right? So Mexico will air the 6th, 13th, 20th, and 27th. And then Vegas will air the 4th, 11th, and 18th. And then you got Bound for Glory on the 20th. So,
yeah, and then they got to cut a couple other house shows. They got Victory Road and something else. Yeah, they're bringing back Victory Road. I'm very excited about that. That's going on down south somewhere. I forget.
Oklahoma. Enid, Oklahoma. I forgot the name of the other show, but it's Victory Road's coming back. God, they have a busy schedule, which I love. I'm so happy they're busy. This is great.
And like I've said for 2 years now, just, people forget. They say, oh, well, they don't have TV, but they're selling tickets.
That's the main thing. Selling, you're making money. You got to make money. Look, selling tickets also equals people at the live show. People at the live show equals buying T-shirts, buying DVDs. That's the idea. You got to move revenue. Revenue's got to, and the partner show is the way to go. So good for them, man. Good for them. So we'll see how. So that's the schedule. We laid it out for you. But go ahead, Jay. Let's talk a little bit about LAX's departure. They left in Mexico. That was a very classy departure, by the way.
Yeah, and I haven't read. I mean, I read that they're officially done. They did their thank yous online. I've shared them on Smash's podcast, social media, or at least one of them. And it's the business, dude. The business is changing. This last year has been crazy with the birth of AEW. WWE just announced NXT going to USA.
Yeah.
The business is just booming right now. And not to give those guys a lot of shine on an Impact related thing, but I mean, this is true. This is where LAX is. We don't know where they're going.
True.
But,
we don't.
But we assume the two biggies are their option. I mean, there's a lot of people out there. I see they want them to go to like Ring of Honor and New Japan. It's an option, but they got families.
Yeah.
So they gotta look out for themselves. They've hit a point in their career where they're allowed to be a little selfish and decide where they want to go. Because they do have offers.
Interesting thing to note, Jay. Like you said, they haven't said one way or another. I mean, they could throw us for a loop, and it could be Ring of Honor because they're family guys. Ring of Honor allows a little better schedule, so you never know. We don't know. Everybody's pretty like, oh, it's AEW. It's like, are you sure? I mean, it might not be. It very well could. So, what's a wait and see, man? So definitely a wait and see. I would like for them to have gotten to Bound for Glory. It would have been nice to have a changing of the guard at the big show, but I understand it's like you don't want to. They got if it's going to be October and it is AEW, then they got to be ready, so they can't be on Bound for Glory.
They want time to rest up. They have to have time to take care of their other indie dates, like you and I talked about, the AEW stuff.
Yeah, they're our champs, so we got to get them. We got to get those belts off them at some point.
Yeah, I mean that's how the business is.
Yeah.
So with LAX departure, and you are more of a guy that's like has his ear to the ground as far as what's hot as far as tag teams in the indie scene.
Yep.
Who do you think would be a good fit on Impact Wrestling? I've personally seen a lot of stuff with Reno Scum on TV, and I feel like they're really clicking, but I don't know if they're getting out of the West Coast thing, if they're staying in the West Coast, or what's going on.
No, I don't see them really doing. They're not big enough, I don't think, for Impact to invest that much in. As far as who I think the besties in the world, Davey Vega and Matt Fitchett would be a great addition to the tag team division. Or you know what, Jay? I've
seen them before.
Yeah, they're great. My other option was, Jay, elevate the shit out of the Rascals. Then, if that's the case, make them your top dogs and just feuding with the North. Like, just elevate the Rascals further. What are we doing? I mean, if there's no one else to bring in, start elevating. But you still need more. I think the Besties are a great option. I'm trying to think who else is out there. It's a little tough market right now. Everybody getting taken away.
Yeah.
Not sure really who. Honestly, I know they'd never leave. I'd love to see the Briscoes coming to Impact for a run. They've been in Ring of Honor so damn long. It's like, hey, why don't you guys come on over here?
10 years plus. Yeah.
Since day one, like Jay likes to say.
Yeah.
So they it could be cool. It would be nice to see them in a different way, but I understand they're locked in, they're comfortable. So, but as far as LA, I personally think it's like I say it as a joke, but it's like Menudo. When they get too old, they just replace them with the young guys, and the LAX brand stays, and they just insert new guys. Like with these Ortiz and Santana, same thing. The brand of LAX was already there. These are unknown guys that just got put in. You're LAX now, and then you move on. So I think it could be somebody else. Maybe Daga could be the first candidate. It looks like it's
Daga. I mean, Daga coming in, and I've seen him. I became a fan of his on Lucha Underground. And I think because of injuries or whatever, he wasn't utilized as much as he could have been.
Yeah.
From what I saw, he was great. He had a cup of coffee in MLW. Some stuff didn't work out, so he didn't stay there too long. Had a hell of a match. I think it was with Low Key.
Oh, nice.
Brutal match. Brutal. I mean, in a good way, like I was thinking of the AAA guys. Brutal. But yeah, I don't know who you would I don't know who you would put.
There's not a lot of tag teams out there. Tag teams can be scarce. A lot of them got scooped up. So it's gonna be kind of a lull year for tag teams right now. I think until they replenish that pool, we're kind of in a lull, man. We're in a bit of a lull on tag teams. So we'll see who emerges out, who's a new fresh name to come out on the tag team division.
It's going to be really interesting because MLW is also expanding their tag division, and they're also going to start their own women's division.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who,
You see Jim Cornette and Jordan Grace get into it, and him being a total misogynist to her, and she just replies with, how do you still have a job at this point? She goes, hey MLW, good luck with your women's division, because he was dogging her and being totally misogynistic, and she's like, good luck with your women's division, MLW. I was like, woo, shit.
Oh, I mean, if he keeps that up, I don't see that flying, because you can't have your main guys on TV, the voices of MLW, you can't have them doing that on social media. I mean, and you love Jim, hate Jim, whatever. I respect him for his insight on the industry, like his specials that he became a part of over the last year on Vice. What was that?
The Wrestler. All the wrestlers.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring. He was very informative as to what was going on back then. So that I appreciated. When he's calling a match, he's great. Mm-hmm. But when he's like on his podcast and he's just like cutting down everyone and anyone, I just ignore it, and everyone just completely like loses their shit. It's like, ignore them.
Yeah.
I ignore them on social media. It's how I keep my sanity.
Sure.
I keep it simple. I plug my shit and talk a little bit about family stuff going on, and that's it.
Yeah. He takes it very seriously, and he attacks people viciously, man. So, but he went after Jordan, shut him down. She was smart, because she was like, a pinned tweet is a donation tweet for teachers. You can get help.
I saw that. Yeah.
So she said she makes a post. She's like, well, I'm sure all these Jim Cornette fans are going to be looking at my page, see who the hell I am. While you're there, look at my pinned tweet and donate something for the teachers. So it was great. It was fun. The way she worded it was good. So, but I thought that was clever. That was real clever. But yeah, we'll see, man. Not sure who's going to take that spot for LAX, going back to that, but we'll to wait and see.
I think they're going to possibly beef up their relationship with AAA. That'd be my guess. I think we're going to see a lot of companies start using Mexican company talent.
I wouldn't doubt it.
WWE is even talking about partnering up. MLW just partnered with Crash. So, and Impact Wrestling had their partnership over the last couple of years with AAA, was really using them a lot because of Lucha Underground stuff going on. I think it's time to get that going again and, use a few guys here and there. That'd be a great way to incorporate a couple tag teams or just new stars. What's going to be interesting, though, is how it works with AEW. Is AEW going to take priority in AAA's world so that AAA doesn't want to work with anyone else? I mean, it's been a great working relationship. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm hoping that because they're doing these tapings, the relationship is still there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll find out, man. We'll find out. It's all going to come down to that first few months will be critical. But yeah, man, we'll take a look. I'm curious, but I'd love to know if you guys know any other tag teams you'd like to recommend. Put in the comments. Throw a comment in and let us know. Which was the comments? That way. That way and down. Put a comment in. Let us know who you think should be good as the sign right down there as a signee for the tag team division in Impact Wrestling. I'd love to hear what people have out there. So go ahead and toss that in for us, guys. But Jay, just a quick one today. Just want to power or mention a few things. And
it's past my bedtime.
yeah, see, I got to be at work early too. It's one of those nights we just wanted to check it out. So, guys, we're going to cross-post this. I'm going to put this in the news feed, not on the actual page of the Impact Lounge, but on the news feed section. I have access to both, kind of like a place to plug it. So I'll also plug it there. So check it out from there. We're going to cross. And then the new episode of Total Nonstop Impact should be up hopefully within the next 12 to 18 hours. Okay, I'm being generous, I guess.
And who knows what'll end up on here? We might plan some different stuff to spruce up this channel.
Yes,
again.
Exactly. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens, guys. But Jay, you want to quickly throw some plugs out, and then we'll get going.
You can find me over on that other channel called Smash This Podcast. I am the host over there.
All right.
You can find me on the Twitter box at Jaybone5150. That's at JAYBONE 5150. Smash This Podcast is also over on Instagram and Facebook. And if you really want to get to know me, you can friend request me on Facebook as well.
There you go. Very nice. For me, guys, you can follow me at Vanilla Joke on Instagram and Twitter. HEMI Music, HEMIMUSIC on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just type those in. You guys can follow the Total Nonstop Impact Podcast wherever podcasts are found: Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, FM Radio, Player.fm, and Spotify. And, of course, YouTube, the Impact Lounge channel. Rate, review, like, subscribe, whatever the hell it is that's positive, do it. Takes 2 seconds, guys. Throw it in there, please. Helps us get found more and more. And subscribe to this page, the Total Nonstop Impact YouTube page, for video shorts like this. Again, like I said, we're going to cross-post from the main show. Will be cross-posted from the Impact Lounge, as it's always been on this channel. But this channel will go a little more exclusive with some live content. So, guys, also don't forget to check out the show at We Talk Impact on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just type in We Talk Impact. Comes right up. Add us on all those. We're very interactive. We reply to everything. We're good about that. So, Jay, if there's nothing else, I'm going to say goodbye to these people here.
It's late. My pillow is calling me.
Same here. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. Leave some feedback. Let us know what you like, and we will do this again very soon. Say goodbye, Jaybone.
Good night, folks. Take care.
See ya.